We would like to more know about you. Who is Mr. Antonio?
I am Mr. Antonio Rostirolla.
Yeah.
I am an Italian passport citizen. I am moved here in Qatar in 2011. I am an entrepreneur, an old-style entrepreneur. We built a company called Waad Manufacturing Packaging Company. We are a wood recycling company, and we are a wooden pallet manufacturing company. So regarding the wood recycling, we are the first in the Middle East. We are trying to do our best to follow the environment rules, that there is a problem worldwide, you know. So
good. When we talk about the business and when we talk about, we talk today about Waad Manufacturing Packaging Company. Yeah. Let's go back to the past, to the first setup, you know, the very beginning of establishing of this company. There is a beautiful story that you told me about for the interview.
Yeah.
Can you share with us this beautiful story?
The company was established in 2017 while the blockade from the neighbor country happened. At that time I lost my job due of the blockade, of course, and I don't have idea what it was the future for me, because I was not able even to go back to Italy due that I am 28 years in the Middle East. So I decided with my wife, Miss Jona, that we will try to open a trading company. And we opened with a small office, 2 meter by 2 meter. And we start to contact the old client that I was working with. And during the blockade, a lot of material was inquiry from the market. And we succeed to import flexible packaging, which was our core business at that time. And after that, we had a request for a wooden pallet from one of our clients. I thought that we thought about this for like 1 month. We requested some quotation from local suppliers. We saw that the price was very expensive. We didn't have a sufficient capital for starting a production of the wooden pallet, but finally we found somehow borrowing money, finding some investors with a small amount, of course. And in 2018, the beginning, actually on April 2018, we rent a first warehouse in industrial area, old one, street number 13.
وأقولها بكل فخر أنا كطري أنا كطاري خير ومحبة محضاري وأقولها بكل فخر أنا كطري أنا كطاري.
Let's talk about our teamwork here in Waad Manufacturing Packaging Company. How we choose and the recruitment of the employee here, how we choose our teamwork, how they working together.
If we go back from the beginning, when we established the first manufacturing, we were only me and my wife and 3 laborers that we hired from outsourcing market. And my wife, she was working till 3 o'clock in her own work, and after that she joined us in the factory, and we start from there. So how we recruit the people. we are not, we are not using any human resource. We are looking on the people if you are willing to learn and willing to work. This is the most principle. We have a principle in the company, and we want also to transmit this principle to our labor. So we have a very strict rules. If you don't match with our modus operandi, you will not be part of Waad manufacturing.
Good. You have a vision to grow up your dream, and also you prepare your strategy and your train to maintain your current position now on the market, or even to further develop your business in the future. Can you share with us those strategy and plan, and where did you see the company, and where did you see yourself, Mr. Antonio, in the future, in the next 3 years?
Waad passed like every company, when you don't have, we started without strategy, Without strategy is like you are running a boat without any target or meter, let's say, right? We changed because we passed from the flexible packaging to packaging material as well, and after that we moved to the wooden pallet because my background also became from the wooden pallet and the wood recycling. Where are we? We are at the moment in a segment that it put us in a position that we are the only one, as I mentioned before, environment-friendly company, and that's auto-sustainable. For the future, we had just signed an agreement to be part of a Pallet Beats franchise network, which is a franchise network from Europe and the master franchising from Dubai, which put Waad in a position to be much more stronger in the future.
Today from our TV channel in this platform, who deserves thank you from Mr. Antonio?
First of all, my wife Chona De Leon. She's the one that from the day one she believed on me. I have to say thanks also to Mr. Bruno Caleo and Mr. Adrian Emponin, which are our shareholders. Mr. Rashid Al Naimi, that is our sponsor, that is an amazing guy, he supported us, and we are very happy and we have a very good relation with him. And I want to thank also Pallet Beats franchise network for the getting us as a franchisor, and with a very big plan for the future, which will put Waad in a segment and in a phase that to be one of the major players in the Qatar market.
Good. And also we'd like to thank everyone who knows Mr. Antonio. If we forget someone, we didn't like anyone who get angry from us today if we forget someone. And also, as you know, Mr. Antonio, today in Qatar, His Highness the Sheikh Father Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani and the Sheikh Amir Tamim bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the leader of the country, have been always the inspiration to give the good environment for businessmen here in Qatar and in Doha, from safe and security, and encourage them to get invested and succeed here in Qatar. So what would be the message from Mr. Antonio as a successful businessman here in Qatar? What would be the message to the government from our TV channel?
First of all, I am so proud to be in a country that they face the same challenges as us, a small company as we are, in this current scenario. We get a lot of inspiration from the state of Qatar, especially from Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. I thought that he had also him a huge challenge during the World Cup. He showed with fact, without any talks, that if you have dreams and if you have a target in the life, you can reach. And of course, there is a lot of people who will criticizing, pointing against you. This doesn't matter. If you want to have a dream and you want to succeed, you don't ever to give up.
واقولها بكل فخر، انا قطري انا قطري، خير ومحبة محضاري. واقولها بكل فخر، انا قطري انا قطري، انا قطري ودايم ديوي، قطر غالية ومحبوباتي، يوم الشدايد والوغى مثل الحجر ما نبطاري. انا قطري انا قطري